And welcome back to Off the Desk. I have two very special guests live in studio with me today. Please welcome Pastor Matt Sauer with the Manitowoc Warming Shelter. He is the executive director and very excited to be here. And Chuck Bordeman, he is the route leader for the event that we're about to talk about, which is the Coldest Night of the Year event. Thank you both for making the trip here today to talk about the event.
Wonderful.
You're welcome.
Do appreciate it. Okay, before we talk about the walk, we want to discuss the need for the walk, and that brings us to you, Pastor Sauer. The Manitowoc Warming Shelter, for those who aren't aware of it and how many you serve, if you could let us know what you do there, how many people you serve, and how long you've been doing this.
Absolutely. We are in our fourth season right now. A season runs November through April. Our permit with the city allows us to have 12 overnight individuals. The twice a year point in time count would say that we probably have 50 to 70 homeless individuals at any one time in Manitowoc. So we see a greater need than we're able to have in these temporary facilities. So we would like to be able to build a facility that can handle at least 24 individuals and be able to have showers on site, some laundry on site. Right now we have to send people away for all of those things. So in the process of raising funds and trying to find that specific place, whether we're building or remodeling, that checks all the boxes for downtown adjacent bus route, all those types of a thing. So when a guest comes to the shelter, they get a hot meal for dinner, a wonderful cot. You know, we have things available, toiletries available, warm clothing. So even if they can't stay the night, if we have more than 12, we're able to give them dinner and supply them with some things. And we do have some funding that allows us to, from time to time, to be able to access hotels. Recently, the past few weeks, we've been needing 2 or 3 hotel rooms a night.
Oh, because the need is so great.
Yes, the need has been great, and the weather has been, until recently, the weather has been very cold.
And dangerous. We had that very dangerous stretch of cold weather.
Absolutely.
So when you talk about the need for this new shelter, it sounds like, do you have plans right now or location? It sounds like those things you're still working on that.
We have an ideal floor plan. It's about 7,000 square feet. We kind of see how we want things laid out. But when it comes down to the location, we haven't secured that yet. We're working with the city of Manitowoc and looking for some other, private owners. So it could be a remodel of an existing building, or it could be a build, and our construction folks will come through with that floor plan when we're looking and said, yeah, we can make this work here, or no, we can't make that work.
What we know you need to make this happen, while there's still details to be worked out, you need money. You need
Absolutely.
the funds to be able to do this. And how much are you looking to raise for this particular project?
We are estimated that the cost would be about 1.2 million, obviously, until we have the set construction plans, but that's our ballpark figure. We have about 800,000 in hand right now.
Oh,
So
that's
we're
great.
coming, yes, absolutely great. The community continues to be very supportive, but we're doing some things to get us in these next humps, which brings us to this wonderful fundraiser we have, Coldest Night of the Year.
Right. It's the second annual. It's coming up here pretty quickly on February 28th, which is a Saturday. So, Chuck, I'd like to bring you in because I know you have been hard at work trying to make sure that this is a big success. We talked about the date. You have 130 walkers already signed up. There's room for more, correct?
Oh yeah, there's room for a lot more. We're hoping to get 200 or so different walkers on 50 different teams. I think right now we have 31 teams. Currently, we've raised about 85% of our goal, which was $50,000 originally. So we're about a little bit over 42,000 now. Still plenty of time, to get some money into us here prior to February 28th.
So the walk, it is about 1.7 miles. Where does this walk go?
It starts at First Lutheran Church in Manitowoc, which is just off of the downtown, and then proceeds through some of the downtown streets in Manitowoc and ends up back at First Lutheran Church. Once the walk is over, the walk begins at 5 p.m. on Saturday the 28th. Once it's over, there's a light lunch that's served. Soup, some good sweets that the women from First Lutheran provide for us, and a lot of them, I might add. One of the best parts of the walk.
We're looking at some pictures from last year. It looks like a great time. Everybody has big smiles on their faces.
Very supportive community. Manitowoc coming together for this is just fantastic. People do enjoy themselves. They're all very, they're here to support the shelter and, the building of a new building for us.
That's wonderful. No pets, right? On this walk?
Pets are discouraged, only for safety reasons.
Sure.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. And the registration, is there a fee?
No fee to register. A donation, whatever you want to donate. You could donate $5. You could donate $500 or more.
And what I like, too, is those who raise $150 or more, they get a beanie.
They do. I've got a beanie.
Oh, you have it right there.
Right here it is.
Oh, that looks great. Love it. Another incentive for people.
Another incentive. And
it's not just a t-shirt.
For $500, you get one of these nice little hoodies.
I do like the hoodies. They look very warm, and I love the color. Absolutely. What is it like for you two when you are a part of this walk on walk day?
For me personally, I'm not doing the walk. I'm kind of hanging back and coordinating all the volunteers that are out on the course. Making sure people are, crossing the streets safely because we're going through several busy downtown intersections. And you can imagine having 200 people, going through those intersections. There's traffic, we've got to contend with all of that. So I'm coordinating those volunteers, making sure they're well trained, know what to look for, helping our walkers get across those streets and stay on the route.
Pastor Sauer, what is it like for you on walk day when you see the community coming together to support you and support those in our community who need a warm meal and a roof over their head?
It is a fantastic feeling to know that we are not just some people that think there's an issue, but seeing a whole community. I'll tell you one quick story. Last year, last year the shelter was at First Presbyterian Church, which is across the street from First Lutheran. We're in a slightly different location this year, but still right on the route. Last year, the guests at the shelter all came out and stood outside. When those walkers came by and they're clapping, they're saying thank you. You can't help but be moved by that. I mean, these folks know that everybody out there was doing this for them. It's a beautiful sight. It's really what being a neighbor and what being human is all about.
Absolutely. I would assume it would give you chills and bring a tear to your eye because, again, it is more than just raising money. It's showing solidarity, right, with those who are experiencing homelessness.
Yes.
And they appreciate it.
Yes.
What is it like for you both to be able to be a part of the solution?
It's a fantastic feeling to be able to help your fellow human beings, especially those that are, in need. Just being able to be part of that is a privilege for me.
Yeah, I always say that this is not a problem to be solved. These are neighbors to be taken care of. And anytime you get to stand in solidarity with beautiful human beings is just an incredible experience and feeling. And we want to invite people to come. And the coldest night of the year is one way that you can become a part of that.
That's wonderful. So if people want to register, where should they go?
cnoy.com/Manitowoc. I don't know if it's going to show here. There's a QR code.
Yep,
you can
there
just scan this right here and head right over there.
Wonderful. And we'll put more information on our website as well, wearegreenbay.com.
Appreciate that.
So anybody who wants to find out more about the walk and perhaps register, they can do that right by going to our website as well. Chuck and Pastor Sauer, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you,
and
Stacey.
for all the work that you're doing in the Manitowoc community to help those in need. And I know that your walk will be a great success.
Thank you very much.
We need good weather.
We do. Not too good.
Not too good.
We want you to experience the cold.
That's right. Okay, thanks so much. We do appreciate it. Well, coming up next, we will catch up with Caitlin to see the stories we're working on for Local 5 News at 4 o'clock. Stay with us.